Most reviews on DentaBiome tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the ingredients, looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with chronic oral health struggles. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried, standard toothpaste, floss, or generic probiotics, only address the surface symptoms, not the real reason it keeps coming back. That quiet frustration of doing everything right and still seeing bleeding gums or new cavities, that's the gap DentaBiome is designed for. When I broke down how DentaBiome actually works, it targets the FabM enzyme directly, the acid lock barrier that shelters harmful bacteria from your normal cleaning routine. That's the distinction that matters. Most alternatives work at the symptom level, which is why your results always fade. This goes a layer deeper. By disabling the FAB gene enzyme activity, it makes the bacteria vulnerable to your mouth's natural defenses, more targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, the dual-strain L-plantarome complex is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses the FABM acid lock, effectively neutralizing plaque acids at the source. Then there's the BioFresh Clean complex, which acts as a systemic enzyme blend that I haven't seen formulated this way in this category before. And finally, the xylitol cranberry combo. It's easy to overlook as just fillers, but from a mechanical standpoint, it's what keeps the bacteria from simply re-establishing that protective shield, making the other two compounds compound instead of cancel each other out. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within the first week, most people notice a shift in breath freshness and a reduction in that fuzzy feeling on their teeth. That builds into a midterm shift where gum sensitivity drops and bleeding subsides. Longer term, the goal is a complete reset of the oral microbiome. Not a straight line, but a clear, data-backed direction. The protocol is simple: one chewable berry frost tablet taken daily. It fits into a morning or evening routine without friction. The timeline for meaningful, stabilized results usually lands around 3 to 6 weeks. That's not a disclaimer, it's simply how cumulative enzyme-based mechanisms work. The first few days are laying the foundation, the compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in is the refund policy. DentaBiome comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real, no-questions-asked return windows on products they know will underdeliver. It also means if your specific microbiome profile doesn't respond as expected, you aren't absorbing the full risk. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is below. Direct link, no resellers. They are currently running a discount on the 3 and 6 bottle bundles, which include 2 digital guides. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. If you've already run your own test on DentaBiome, I would genuinely want to hear what you found. Drop it in the comments. The more data points, the clearer the picture gets for everyone.